Hi, this is Nicholas Bell with Ion Cinema, here to review Tammy's Always Dying, which will be available on digital in demand May 1st, 2020, courtesy of Quiver Distribution. It is the sophomore film directed by Amy Jo Johnson and premiered at the 2019 Toronto International Film Festival. Tammy is played by Felicity Huffman. She's an alcoholic, depressed woman who at the end of every month has to be talked off of jumping off one particular bridge by her daughter Kathy, played by Anastasia Phillips. It's made immediately clear that this is a ritual that Kathy has had to put up with for a while. Kathy is seen as somebody that's drifting through her life, kind of at the expense of others. She's a bartender. Her boss is also kind of a pseudo father figure, gay man played by Clark Johnson. Things come to a head when Tammy is diagnosed with cancer and she has to move in with Kathy, and things start to unravel for Kathy, who goes and cuts down that net because her mother starts responding well to the chemo and she can't kind of take it any longer. She goes out to Toronto and applies to be on a television show that she's obsessed with, the Gordon Baker Show. She does get on the show. She's coached by Lauren Holly, of all people, who wrote a book that Kathy's obsessed with, and there she just learns that her trauma is to be exploited for the intentions of the show. Instead, she tells her truth instead of making the oodles of money she thought she would, and she's called back when she learns that Dougie, her father figure, died, and she was not aware that he was sick. She has to reconcile with her mother. And there you have the end of a bleak, morbid, sometimes funny, dark comedy from Ms. Johnson. It's the first screenplay from Joanna Sarazen. There are a lot of things. It's only 85 minutes and it packs in a lot. And it sounds like it'd be a lot more over the top than it is. It's anchored by a really good lead performance by Phillips, who starred as the mother in Pat Mills' Don't Talk to Irene. Felicity Huffman is more of a Canadian caricature at some points, but kind of realistically looks the part, and it could have been a lot more over the top than it is. I think that her recent legal issues will probably bring more attention to this film than otherwise, but considering what it could have been, it's a more or less morbid black comedy, and I'm interested to see what Johnson, who started out as an actress and was one of the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers in the 90s, interested in where she will go from here. Overall, I would give the film 2.5 out of 5 stars. Thank you.
Hey, this is Eric from IonCinema.com. If you want to support us, subscribe below. For more reviews, interviews, film festival coverage from Sundance, Cannes, Toronto, you want to check out these guys on this side.